Hello everyone, I'm glad you could join me again. Today was day 90 of my P90X2 workout. Just want to mention real quick that I've been doing this workout as in preparation for an upcoming hike, yo-yo hike I'm going to do of the Appalachian Trail, and I have a charity that I'm going to be doing this for, that we're raising the awareness of childhood traumas. If you want to check out our website at hiking4wellness.com, and you can also find us on Facebook, Hiking for Wellness. The overall goals of Hiking for Wellness is to promote the awareness of childhood traumas and how they can lead to PTSD and addiction. I'm a case of some of these same kind of similars of my trauma of childhood led to some of these same behaviors throughout my life. I've worked really hard over the last 2.5 years to take care of this, to really address the problems in my life and to change my lifestyle along the way. I've learned how to meditate, learned about a lot of holistic stuff that I already knew, but I practice a lot of these things. Back on November 11th, I started doing the P90X2. You guys have been watching my videos as I've been going along. I hope people go back and see the beginning videos, to see the videos that we have. I just finished the PAP upper workout, which was day 90, and after the workout, went ahead and took my measurements. I've got them here right now. I'm getting ready. I'm going to submit them to the Beachbody group. One thing I've got left to do is to take some after photos of me without a shirt on, and hopefully you guys will get to see those. I'm also going to post those on our Hiking for Wellness Facebook page. Not to scare anyone away, but just so you guys can really see what the results of this is. Kind of get just a little bit ahead of myself, just kind of go back. Back in June, I decided to start working really hard at working out because I wanted to get some recovery back from my shoulder, and I also decided that, I'd been thinking about hiking the Appalachian Trail for many years, and I decided to do this, and then we started working on Hiking for Wellness. So my original goal on this was to set up a 501(c). We need a board of directors and things like that, and I just haven't quite got to that level of it. But I knew I wanted to go out and do hiking, and I wanted to raise the awareness and hopefully raise some money to help people go to wellness facilities to get the same kind of treatment that I have. I've been very fortunate throughout my journey that I've had some of the best medical care our country has to provide. And again, insurance don't pay for that kind of recovery, and you have to figure out a way to do it. I've quit my job, retired from my job, in the process due to medical retirement. I've sold my house, cashed in all my savings, my life savings, my retirement, all in an effort to try to have a better life, to try to understand myself and to develop better tools so that I could deal with life on life terms. I've come a long way during that process, and this hike of the Appalachian Trail is going to further my growth as a person, and it's going to make me a better person. And it's not only through my experience it's making me better, but it's helping me to help out other people. Back in June, when I first started doing these workouts, I was right over, maybe a few pounds over 260 pounds. I just weighed myself a few minutes ago, and I weighed 208. I've been as low as 195, but according to my workout coach, I'm trying to gain a little bit of bulk up because I'm getting ready to go do this Appalachian hike. And for people that just hike the trail one time, generally lose 20 to 30 pounds. I'm going to hike it twice. So she wants me to pick up a little bit of weight, just knowing that I'm going to get some weight off when I'm hiking. But what I wanted to share with you is some of these results. I started the P90X2 back in November, and I've really charted this out about every 30 days what my measurements are. So November 11th of 2013, I started this, and today's February 1st, 2014, so that's 90 days of me doing this workout. And what I found is initially I weighed 206 pounds. Today, like I said, I'm at 208. I've gained 2 pounds, and when you look at numbers, you think, this guy's worked out this long and he's gaining weight. I'm going to say, first of all, I'm eating really freely right now. I don't say I'm eating a lot of junk food, but I have had pizza the last couple of days. Had a couple sodas, which those usually I don't drink. I haven't been drinking much pop, but I want to drink a little bit more. Again, I'm trying to build up a little bit of bulk in me. Some of the interesting things that I've seen through the P90X2 experience is that when I first started this back in November, my chest was 39.5 inches. And today when I measured, my chest is 45.8 inches. So I gained 6 inches in my chest in 90 days from doing this workout. And again, I'm doing this very modified. If you've seen my videos along the way, you've seen a lot of modifications I've had to do because of my shoulder. I can actually almost do a push-up now. And when I first started doing this workout, even to go like this caused me a lot of pain. As you can see, my shoulder lifts up out of there, but the movement I have is just incredible. When I first started this, both of my right arm and my left arm, my right arm, the circumference around my bicep was 29 inches. Today it's 31.5, so I've gained 2.5 inches in my right arm. And then my left arm was 27 inches and it's 31 now, so I gained 4 inches in muscle mass in my left arm. So if you think about that, I'm going to keep going down through this list. When I first started, my waist was a 40-inch waist. I'm down to a 39-inch waist, so I've lost an inch in my waist. My hips were 39 inches, and they're down to 38 now, so I've lost an inch there. Then you look at my right and left thighs, they were both 49.5 inches, and they're both at 55. So my thighs have actually gotten bigger. So if you think about that 2 pounds of muscle mass, 2 pounds of weight that I've gained, that's all muscle. And I've replaced a lot of the fat that I had, and we all know that muscle weighs more than fat. So even though when you look at the number, you think, hey, maybe this guy's gained some weight, but if you think about where I gained it and how I've reshaped, I'm going to post some pictures up of me on, and I know you kind of see with this shirt on here, but I barely even have a gut now, which, back when I first started P90X2, my gut was hanging up over top. Sure, I don't have the six-pack ab yet, but, it takes time to do these things, and that's one of the things I want to encourage people with. Part of Hiking for Wellness, if you go to our website, you're going to see our motto is promoting health one step at a time. You didn't get out of shape in one day, you're not going to get back in shape in one day. I personally, I'm in the best shape I can ever remember being in, but I'm also getting ready to go on this hike. I've been able to take the time to donate to myself, to love myself, and to work out. In some cases, there's been days I've worked out 3-4 hours a day. For example, yesterday I went on my last hike. As you've probably seen the video from yesterday, and I hiked almost 20 miles. I think I hiked 18, 19 miles yesterday. And you know what? I was a little sore when I got home when I got done with the hike yesterday. I carried my full backpack with all the gear I'm taking on the Appalachian trip. I woke up this morning, took a good hot shower, and I feel great. And so I know I'm going to be able to do this. Along the way here, starting Wednesday, we're going to start moving to the East Coast. You're going to see some periodic videos as we go along the travel. You're also going to see on our GPS tracker, there's going to be the motions that it's going across the state. Hopefully we're going to do some TV interviews and some radio interviews along the way. This morning, we did a radio interview on AV Business Radio. You can find that link on our webpage and also on our Facebook page. Tomorrow we're doing a second video for the AV Business Radio. And then over the course of the next year, we're going to do a weekly update as to where I'm at on the hike, how things are going, and we're also going to talk more about how people can help, how people can get involved in Hiking for Wellness. One of the things that we've really been promoting is our education program. That's why this has grown so big. I've talked to not only science teachers, but also English teachers, and I have middle school who the kids just happen to be reading. I think the name of the book is Off the Beaten Track, which is an old-time story, I think about in the 1960s, about a guy who hiked the Appalachian Trail. So these kids are reading this for a literature class, and the teacher's going to have them send me emails, and we're going to maybe do some Skype calls or YouTube videos, whatever works when we're out on the trail. Some of these things we're kind of winging. We're trying to figure out what's going to work best. So if you have ideas on how we can further reach more people, please let us know. One of the things that we don't quite have in the details on our webpage yet, but we're asking for donations to people to help fund the hike. But this might not only just help fund the hike, but this makes it so that we can go out and do public speaking. We don't have to charge for these, because it does take time and money to go out and do these public speakings. And when we do the public speaking, it's not only just on hiking, but it's also on holistic health. It's the benefits of exercise. It's the benefits of hiking. One of the biggest benefits to me of hiking is you don't have to be an athlete to go do it. Many times, myself included, growing up, I felt like I wasn't good at baseball and basketball. I just wasn't that athletic type of person. But I could still hike. I could still walk. For goodness sake, I could walk to the refrigerator. I could go walk out of the store somewhere. I could go walk in my neighborhood. Those are the starts of being able to lead a healthier life, is getting up and walking, not just sitting down, eating great big meals and not doing it. Everything in life, I think, is in moderation, even moderation. You don't want to get carried away, because if you start to make it too restrictive of yourself, then it's not fun anymore. And life is about having fun. It's not about just succeed, or it's not about being in life and not living life, and what's the word I'm looking for? Just existing. And that's how I lived my life many years. You know, luckily for me, I had a really good friend who helped me to see the light. She was the catalyst for me to go and change my life. You know, and I'll be forever grateful for her for that. You know, I don't know where our future holds between us, but you know, it was because of that relationship that I really evaluated, and I looked at myself and I saw the ways that I wasn't dealing with life. I saw the limited tools that I had to deal with life. And I don't want to live my life that way. You know, I don't want to not be happy every day. I don't want to just exist. And that's part of the reason I'm personally going out and doing this hike. I'm going to hope that I'm going to influence a lot of other people to see, you know, if Brian Caskey can do this, anybody can do this. With that, I just want to kind of thank you guys for watching the videos as I've been working out. I know it's day 90, they're getting kind of boring. We're going to start doing some more exciting videos. You're going to start seeing some videos along the way as we're going across country. Some of the upcoming videos that you're going to see right now is when we're in Las Vegas. One of the places I want to go and hike at along the way is Hoover Dam. I hear there's some beautiful trails out there, plus we're going to get a chance to see the dam. We're going to do some videos while we're hiking out there. We're leaving from there and going to Cortez, Colorado. That's where Mesa Verde is at. And for those of you who don't know about Mesa Verde, it's a bunch of cave dwellings where Native Americans lived up in the caves, and it's really kind of cool. I have some friends out there. They're going to hook me up with some special events while we're there. Hopefully we're going to be able to do a sweat lodge and maybe a Native American cleansing before we go on our big hiking trip for the Appalachians. As we go across the country, we're going to stop in some other cities and do some promotions for Hiking for Wellness. We're going to go to Russellville, Arkansas, where I earned my bachelor's degree in fisheries and wildlife biology. Visit with the university and some friends there, and hopefully we're going to do a couple more interviews. From there, we're going to go up to Indianapolis and kind of work with some spiritual people there. We're going to do some more cleansing, some more meditations. From there, we're going to hit Ohio, to where I'm originally from, and I'm going to visit with some of my family. And then the excitement starts. We're hoping by the end of February to be down in Atlanta, getting everything all set up to get ready to start doing our hike. And then the goal right now is March 1st is when we're going to start our Appalachian Trail hike. Keep watching for us. If something comes up with the weather that it's going to be too extreme, we'll postpone it a few days or week or whatever we need to do, because it is about being safe. And that's one of the things I also want to promote is, you know, making healthy choices is also about making safe choices. You know, I'm not going to just say I'm rigid, I'm going to go on this date, and then a big snowstorm comes. You know, the weather's really been unpredictable this year. It's been a really cold winter on the East Coast, so we want to do what's safe for everybody. Now, I don't want to risk my life, but I don't want to risk the life of somebody that has to come out and rescue me, because that could be just as foolish for them to come out and do it, but that's their job. You know, I don't want to put people in that position. Like I said, I just want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys will continue to watching, and get on our webpage. You know, get on our Facebook page. You know, like us. You know, if we could get our Facebook liking up to 800, which is about another 40 more people before the end of the month, I would just be ecstatic. You know, we're already getting a lot of support from a lot of people in Southern California and all across the country. So please continue to keep watching us and watch our journey and see what all it's going to unfold. I have no idea, but you know, I'm really looking forward. It's going to be an incredible time, and I'm really thankful that I not only am healthy enough to do this, but I also can do this with all you guys, because I have a lot of friends here, and they've told me that I'm a little crazy for going and doing this hike once, let alone twice. But I'm doing this for them too, as much as I'm doing it for me, because it's an experience that we're all going to be able to share. And if there's something big in this world you want to do, set your goals to it. You know, you can do it. You know, you just need to prepare yourself. That, I want to thank you one more time for watching, and just tell you we're going to see you on the trails and see you along the way. And have a great evening, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.